Boom. Rolling Loud 2026. Now, looking at this lineup here, I do want to say that just as a blanket statement first, I'm very grateful and appreciative that it is going to be a lot closer to me and I'm able to attend Rolling Loud this year. It's in Orlando, so now I don't have to worry about going to Miami farther than it is from Tampa and being stuck, trying to afford expensive Airbnbs and stuff like that. It'll be a lot cheaper for me to be able to go stay in Orlando, and also be more accessible for me to get to Orlando. You know what I mean? So I am glad that Rolling Loud's in Orlando this year. It's a lot closer. I finally get to go and see a lot of artists I've never seen before. I'm excited. But I see why a lot of people are upset at this lineup because all I've seen is negative things, right? I haven't seen, watched fully all of those videos or read fully a lot of those tweets, but I can already tell that it's probably just because of the amount of mainstream influence in this, or my fault, the lack of mainstream influence in this, because there's no mainstream. I'm looking at this and it's just like the mainstream artists that they did choose to be here could have been a lot better. Like Sexy Red, Boss Man D-Lo, Fake Mink. Like there's so many better options they could have chosen to be here. And that's why I understand that a lot of those artists probably just had other shit going on. I'm pretty sure. A and B, it could have been an issue with dates. They could have been planning tours around this time, XYZ. Who knows, right? But Don Tolliver headlining? I feel like they could have picked so many different artists. Like, where's Lil Yachty, Uzi, Dirk, 21 Savage, Future, Young Thug? Like, there's so many mainstream artists they could have used to put up here to gain the attention of the mainstream audience, but instead they just chose a lot of weaker figures. But the underground presence here is amazing. Like, as an underground fan, I feel like this Rolling Loud is literally made for us. Like, if you're an underground fan, this probably is an event that you do not want to miss. We got Netspend, Saw Baby, Xavier So Based, Nine Vicious, I guess, fucking Che. Bro, this is, I know he's been here before, but like, we're just gonna say this is his first time in Florida. I never got to see Che perform live because this nigga been ducking the big F, but now he's here. Like, as a known Che Glazer myself, this brings a smile to my face. I'm not gonna lie, I get to see Che in my city. But like, wait, 1 a.m. Lucy Bedrock, 1300 Saint, Dior vs. You, Osanta, and Slayer in the same day. This is literally legendary. Like, this is legendary in the making. It's just the fact that it's just so underground heavy. But they had the best underground picks. Some of the best underground picks. I take that back because I saw two. Ooh, I didn't even get there. I saw two Slimies bitch ass get added to the roster. Who at Rolling Loud headquarters thought it was a good idea to sneak two Slimies bitch ass in this? No, hell no. I'm so sick of hearing Rolling Loud, or I'm so sick of hearing Too Slimy, bro. Like, somebody gotta kill this nigga, bro. Get rid of this nigga ASAP, bro. But like, Pretty Fun, Chucky, Swappa, Clip, Protect, bro. Until Japan, like, it's just so many good names and so many people that I would love to hear and the underground fans would love to hear. But then again, this is gonna have so many less people attending because there's no mainstream that niggas want to hear, and the mainstream that we do have here are niggas that who wants to hear Don Toliver. Who wants to hear Don Toliver's long chin ass live, bro? Nobody does, and that's okay. It's just like they could have switched this up. Like, I see the hate. I see where the hate's coming from. Let's see what they got going on Twitter. I didn't buy tickets, almost did after this teaser, but you are. I know you are alarmed. The fuck? The reason why Uzi won't ever rolling out again, and we made up. Right. Again, Uzi got banned from the Miami stadium, I'm pretty sure. So this is in Orlando. I don't know why Uzi can't perform here. I feel like Uzi coming back would have literally that would have been enough to make this a legendary lineup, just a generational lineup as they've been hyping it up to be. And this is a generational lineup just for niggas who are tapped in more, I guess. Like the average person who goes to Rolling Loud, because Rolling Loud has become a more like gentrified mainstream event than it used to be. Because Rolling Loud, at least to my knowledge, because I was told this a while ago before I was really like that big into the rap scene, that Rolling Loud used to be a space for smaller artists, hip hop and rap artists, to get a stage. You know what I mean? So, and it just grew into what it is now. I could be wrong, but that's what I was told, right? And if that's true, this whole lineup makes a lot of sense, because obviously they're tapped into the underground, which is what they always wanted to do. But damn, like they just could have put better mainstream artists on this, and like niggas are like dead mad. I've seen a few of my friends refund their tickets just because 21 and Future and Travis Scott weren't here, and it's like, damn, bro. Like obviously I'm still finna go because there's so many artists that I would literally like pay so much money to see here, like Che. But it's just like we could have cut a lot of these niggas out, I'm not gonna lie. Like Filthy by himself, I don't listen to that nigga, bro. SD Kid, like just Lil Tyler. And this sounds like I hate Don Toliver too, because I was gonna say Don Toliver again, but like he's just, in my opinion, he's just not headliner material. And like you might think he's headliner material, and that's fine, that's perfectly fine. But I don't think he got it like that, bro. I don't know. So yeah, it's just a bunch of like hype comments, but it's just like to continue talking about like the actual event. How much are the passes actually? Can I go buy passes right now? K3, I'm still surprised about K3. Sitemap preview. See, I'm excited for this as well. The fact that there's gonna be like a whole like Orlando takeover, a little carnival, hella stages, and it's gonna be like a completely different setup allegedly than what it is before in Miami. So I'm excited to see how they do that. I don't know where to get tickets. I'm dumb as fuck. Let's just see like GA Plus, because I'm pretty sure this is the one with the AC bathrooms, right? AC bathrooms. Yeah. Damn. And it's for 3 days of music, so I understand the price, but I also like, no niggas finna look at this and be like, I want to throw $400 at that. And a lot of niggas who go to Rolling Loud usually don't live in Florida, right? A lot of niggas fly down just to see the artists. No one's flying down for this, I feel like, unless you're super tapped in. And this isn't even super tapped in. Unless you're just tapped in normally, you're not flying down to see this. And I feel like the average Rolling Loud goer isn't tapped in. Like they're just a bunch of wiggas who don't like underground music. But the difference between now and then is, then the mainstream niggas would like cover it up, so niggas don't even notice that the underground artists have their stages. Now I'm pretty sure these niggas are finna have main stages. Imagine Xavier So Bass and Netspan on the main stage. That's so crazy to think about, and that's good. That's so great. Like this is such a healthy and like healthy thing for the underground. It's such a good sign of growth for the underground. But niggas are gonna see this and try to tear it down. I know for a fact, bro. I'm literally finna go look. Like, I'm gonna type in Rolling Loud after this. I'm just gonna see straight hate comments. The worst lineup in its history. Like, see, like they're saying like nobody's there. A bunch of like I've seen like hella niggas say it's hella nobody's there. Like these aren't nobodies, but they're not like well known either. So it's just like I see what they're talking about, but it's also just like, let the little niggas shine for a little bit. Damn, like this literally is the little niggas' time to shine. And who knows, like some people might go to Rolling Loud and like anyways, right, just to see like Young Boy and Cardi or whatever, and they might like some of these smaller artists. Who knows? Like you don't even go out of your way to try something new. You might like it. But like I personally, I fuck with this. I want to go to this. This is something I would love to be around and be at. But I understand why the average person is not gonna want to do that, because it's just like, man, there's no hate on Twitter. Oh wait, no, I'm saying there's no hate on Twitter. Is there anything other than hate on Twitter? Hot ass, like long loud lineup sucks. The worst lineup ever released. What makes it the worst? Lack of depth in the roster compared to previous years. That's true. I guess you could say. I mean, that's not true. I mean, but like, I see why he thinks that's true, because of, again, the mainstream artists present. This is a great lineup in my opinion. Like, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this, right? In my opinion, this is a really good lineup. I feel like this has a lot of potential to be a generational or a legendary Rolling Loud, just not in the ways that people were assuming it was, with the way that they were hyping it up, because of how people expect Rolling Loud to have been for the past, like, what, 6 years? I don't remember how long it's been since the last really big Rolling Loud, but I'm excited. You know, I'm gonna keep my hopes up, and who knows, one of the artists that they're gonna announce sooner are gonna be big artists. You know, Yachty, Uzi, 21, hopefully Thug. I really wanted to see Thug perform, but like, it's whatever. It is what it is. I still got enough to make me satisfied, you know. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I want to know how y'all think about this lineup, and I want to know what y'all's perfect Rolling Loud lineup would have been. Other than that, I'll catch y'all another day.